Hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Had a great week, made some great trades. Let's get into it. Let's dive right into it. Happy Labor Day weekend, Eyes of Laser. Thanks for coming in. Slow weekend because Labor Day, yeah, it's going to be a 3-day weekend. We are headed into a long weekend. All right. And the markets ended in the red on the week. We had quite the red week, actually. We got rejected back from that 50-day on the S&P 500. Did not get above it. We had a nice little pop this morning in the markets, but ultimately we reversed back down near the end of the day and it in the red. Take a look at a little bit some intraday you guys can see here. Actually, let's take a look at the SPY. You see we gapped down. Sorry, we gapped up, popped up, and then ultimately bled at the end of the day. But we had a nice little pop back up near the end when we came back in towards that 390 level. A bit of a short-term support, what I was mentioning in my last couple of videos. I told you guys we most likely get a bounce around the 390 area, and that's exactly where we started to see some support around these pivot highs right here in this pivot low. You guys can see that we did catch this as support perfectly. So that was your level on the SPY. If we do end up breaking this, I see another level around 381. After that, you could probably tag the previous lows around 362, but your major support after that's probably going to be around 354. And then the target, end of the year target is around the 2020 highs, around 339, or on the S&P 500, you guys can call it basically 3,400. But yeah, Bearish, bearish, bearish. Hello, word up. What's up, Zach Blackstone? How's it going, my man? Oh, Paul is making fun of Vitalik in the Discord. It's kind of funny. He'll get arrested. Oh man, he's funny. Paul makes me laugh. He's a funny guy. He's also a very smart guy too. All right, let's dive right into our analysis, guys. Let's take a look at the daily time frame on Market Cypher. We can see we did have some bullish numbers. We did have a 21 and a 20, but ultimately was just sideways chop. Not looking for anything too crazy this weekend. I don't even think the big traders have stepped in, even though it is September now. I don't think the big traders have come back yet. They're going to probably come back after this long weekend. And on the Tuesday, that's going to be a pretty volatile day. Again, September, we got some big news coming in. Let's take a look right here on our calendar. We could see that today we actually did have the non-farm employment change and the unemployment rate. The unemployment rate actually surged up to 3.7%. Non-farm payroll came in hotter than expected as well. 315,000 jobs created. But average hourly earnings actually went down 0.3. Expected was 0.4. Now, we do have the CPI coming in on Wednesday, I believe, or was it Tuesday? Next Tuesday, 2 weeks from now, September 13, we have the US CPI numbers that are going to be coming out. Let me just take a look at what the expected forecast is for the CPI. CPI right now for the US is expected to be CPI US trading economics. I'll tell you guys right now. Oh, they don't even have a forecast yet. I guess they're gonna release the forecast maybe 1 week before, so we're just gonna have to wait a little bit there. So nothing too crazy regarding the data. But yeah, after that, we have on Wednesday, September 21st, we have the FOMC meeting and the federal funds rate. So a lot of people are speculating that they're going to do 100 basis points. Some people are saying they're not going to do anything. They're going to cut right here, right now. But inflation is still far too high to start cutting rates. And you know what? The market is barely down. The market is only down from its highs. It is down. Let's do a bit of a measured move here. Let's see how much we are down. We are down about 18%. The Fed is not going to pivot at 18%. They are going to let the markets bleed and panic. And, they're going to have to see something break in the market before they actually do rate cuts. They're going to have to at least see maybe housing prices start to take a hit. But housing prices haven't taken a hit yet. Only the demand side has been hit. You're going to see a huge slowdown already in home sales and new housing starts and existing home sales as well, not just new home sales. But yeah, eventually the Fed is going to have to pivot, but not yet. Something needs to break in the economy. And so far, everything seems to be holding strong. And he keeps saying that we got this super, super strong labor market that's so strong. That's why we're raising the rates immensely. Look how many jobs we were created, even though that data is incorrect. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at the chat. Let's see what people are saying. When is the best time to enter a short? Well, you usually want to enter a short at resistance. Don't want to short the the supports, right? You want to short at the top, but we can give you a little bit of an example right here. We did try to make a bit of a trade on not Chili's. I'll take a look at. I'll show you guys a trade setup that we had going today in the Discord. I actually called this out. Some people are still in the trade. Some people got stopped out, but some people entered a little bit higher than me, so that was good for them. But ultimately, this was the trade setup to short around this area, around $7.20 to $7.17. I entered in at $7.69, right? 169. And ultimately, it did get stop out on this wick right here, the stop hunt candle. Unfortunately, I did get stopped out, but that's okay. Some people managed to stay in their trade. And you know what? worked out beautifully for them as they bagged over 5% right there on that trade. So congratulations to you guys that managed to bag that win today in the Discord. Let's keep going. Do a little bit more analysis. All right, 23 people joining in. Big like from Les. Thank you very much. Bullish from the bottom. Any thoughts on HNT? Let's take a look at HNT. Isn't that Helium, the token? Coin market cap. Let me just take a look quickly right here. It's HNT. HNT. Yeah, HNT is Helium. I knew it. HNT. Helium. Well, I know that Helium was doing that like mining with the little antenna things, and it was really profitable at one point, and then it all went to shit because you could barely get anything out of it in the end because so many people started doing it. So that was a terrible idea. All right, let's take a look. Wow, look at that huge collapse on HNT. It's actually like just absolutely plummeting these last couple of days. Let's take a look at the weekly candle. Wow, this thing's really taking a hit right now. How's it's down from $5.76. It's down more than 21%. Yeah, I don't see nothing. It's not looking too great. But if you want me to outline some levels for you, let's take a look. Right now, it's breaking some pretty big levels right here. This one right here would have been a major level for me, around $6.53. But you did see a little bit of a pop here, and then ultimately it just faded and it started to roll over. And now something bleeding. I don't know if there's actually something fundamentally wrong with the coin. I've never don't really read about the news on these altcoins. I mean, there's so many, right? I can't read the news on all of them. So let's see what do we got going on here. I guess you could say that you got some pivot highs right here. Some previous resistances around this area. You're gonna see a little bit of support. I mean, there's not that much price history as well. So if Helium could maybe come around a buck 87 around that area, maybe I'll be interested in putting a potential long. Maybe around this pivot low around $2.46. But again, that's just a small one pivot right there. So you only have one factor. You are quite oversold on the daily. Weekly is getting quite oversold as well, but you can, there's no such thing as too oversold in a bear market. You could go way low. You could go all the way down here. You can go to the 11s and the 10s, and you could still be, relatively. Then you'd be considered pretty oversold then. But ultimately, yeah, around these highs, I'd see some decent support, but again, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research, do some research, and also, yeah, just because I outlined a level doesn't mean the coin's gonna have to bounce from there. If this thing's another Terra Luna, it's gonna blast through it like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, HNT Helium took a dump lately. It seems it's moving to Solana. That's why the drop. Oh, okay. HNT is down because only revenue is from miners signing up. Ponzi-nomics, Ponzi scheme. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. I think I bought one miner and then never received it, so I think maybe I got scammed out of it. So not a big deal. Lost about 500 something, so oh well. What you gonna do? Still waiting on it. Like 26 weeks or something. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum. Oh, actually, before we get on, actually no, you know what? We'll continue on Ethereum. And then we'll take a look at some commodities that I kind of want to talk about. So Ethereum getting a beautiful bounce around this area, around 4.14.13. I didn't quite get there on my yellow line, but got pretty damn close. Maybe I could adjust this a little bit better. I could have, maybe, if you got on the smaller time frames. Yeah, if I adjusted it to the wick, maybe it would have been better. Oh, I think I locked it. So if we maybe adjusted this to the wick right here, and we go back. Shift, and then we lock it for our. I'm pretty sure it is going to be touching there, and there you go. You got a beautiful touch point now. I mean, you're off by a few dollars, so yeah, pretty close overall. We can see getting a nice bounce there. Probably going to see some resistance around 17.18. Around that area, you can see these pivot lows are going to act as resistance. So this is going to be flipping as resistance right now. But doesn't mean, you know, we have to get there. We could potentially be forming a bit of a bear flag here. And then we start to break down back down to 1250, at which point you're going to get some pretty major support, in my opinion. As you can see here, these pivot highs are going to flip as support. I got one miner, I set it up. I haven't heard of Solana thing. That seems odd. LOL, I'll check. There you go. Doing your own research. Very, very good. I could play some music. Yeah, I could play some music. No, not this song. Let's get in some other music going. Just a little bit of music. All right. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at natural gas. Natural gas, beautiful move. Gave you guys a couple days, I think a week or maybe in advance, saying that I was going to short around the $9.95 area for natural gas, and that's exactly what we did. You can take a look at this major trend line right here coming into play, and we had a pretty nice move right there. But ultimately, it looks like natural gas is holding off quite well. We were down 10% from this move, so that was a really good play on natural gas. If it doesn't start to come down, it could be forming a bull flag right here, and could be getting ready to retest this as resistance once more. And if it does breach, natural gas could have a surge to the upside. The fundamentals for natural gas are very, very strong right now. You got a huge supply constraint, and you know Europe is going to go into the dark ages soon if they can't get their electricity prices down, and Gazprom is not helping at all. I think they stopped the gas line today because of a gas leak or something, so that actually made the gas price go back up once again, which is quite unfortunate for people in Europe. So feel sorry for you guys. Almost bought an HNT miner, glad I didn't. Yeah, good thing you didn't, because this thing ended up being a huge shitcoin. Because now when you're mining it, it would take maybe like a whole 2 decades or something to like pay it off. Apparently, like the revenue dropped so much, it was not even worth it. It would take years for you to become break even, and even then the price could drop even more, meaning it would take even longer for you to break even again. And that would suck 100%. What the hell is this doing here? All right, let's take a look right here. The vector candles on the weekly time frame didn't create any new vectors lately. Just a lot of sideways chop, in my opinion. Daily time frame we could still recover this one right here around 23,200. Although it does seem unlikely at this point. We definitely do need to see a big pop in the markets for us to come back up. But you know, just take a look at the traditionals, see what they're doing. You can see that the S&P, this is what I'm thinking could happen on the S&P. You are at some support right now, but it does not mean that you can't go lower before getting a big bounce towards the upside. But yeah, let's just see how things play out in the coming weeks. Gold struggling right now. I think I have another chart right here somewhere. This one. Maybe it's over here. I was outlining. Nope, not this one. Not this one either. No, I don't know where which gold chart I was using. There's so many charts on my screen. Oh, it's this yellow line right here. Yeah, us breaking past this yellow line right here is not anything good either. We can see that we did come back down, but we didn't confirm. underneath it, so it looks like we're coming back up right now. But gold, you know, if we do come back up to 1778, this will prove to be resistance once again, at which point we could get rejected if the DXY keeps surging. And what, you know what, let's talk about the DXY, because what a move in the DXY that we got this week. Look at this huge moon. You know, everyone was seeing like its resistance. It's such strong resistance that we just had a huge pop. And look at this candle right here. A big wick back down, but we ended up closing around 19.6. And in my opinion, with the DXY surging this much and the market's falling this much and Bitcoin holding its level at 19,900 to 20,000 is actually quite bullish. It is a bullish sign, but it doesn't mean that if the DXY surges again that Bitcoin is going to ultimately hold this line. There's only so much that Bitcoin and the markets can take with the DXY surging. Just like I said for gold, gold performed amazingly around this level, right? But eventually the DXY just surged out of control right here, and that's when gold ultimately started to dump. It could not take it, and it, you know, eventually we did get that big bounce from 1679, and then we saw a little bit of a pullback in the DXY. We saw gold recover a little bit, and now we're seeing the DXY starting to pump once more, and now we're seeing gold starting to pull back once again. So these assets are the inverse, they act inverse to each other. So when one goes up, the other one goes down. Let's take a look at some comments. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just drop them in the comments, or even any coins that you want to take a look at. We could take a look at them 100%. We could cover some stock trades that we did this week. We bagged a couple more winners, I believe. One on KOLD today. We closed our shorts on natural gas. Close our shorts on Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. Close our shorts on QID. Close our shorts on SDS, which are shorts on the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. So bagging wins, guys. Taking the wins. I think we bagged over $1,000 in wins this week, so feels good there. Again, I am going to start a big day trading room once I get a new position at my work, but that's gonna be. We're gonna put that aside for now. We're gonna work on what we got right now. So right now, focusing on our swing trades, which are doing quite well. We bagged another win on Link today as well. We closed our profits on Link, up 10%. So that was quite nice. Hope you guys had a good week trading as well. You know, it's tough. It's tough out here. Oh Jesus! Look at all these people. This is a raid. JW, hello. What's going on, my man? It's true. HNT planning to move to Solana. Interesting. Not sure if it's going to happen. However, Infinity, you here? Yeah, raid boys. Let's go. Holy shit. Yeah, the markets be going down though. When moon? We no moon. Wait a couple of years, Michael. No moon soon, bro. We moon down. The rocket's going down. What coin should I to look at? Don't you dare start putting up stinky coins up in here. I don't want to hear no shit coins. Yeah, although I do have a big variety right here you can choose from. But yeah, let's take a look at some coins on Matic. Matic was a great short. Wish I could have gotten in the Matic trade, but you know, I think I was a little bit too greedy on that one. We had a couple opportunities to short around the $1 1 cent area, a level that was outlined in advance for you guys. But yeah, you guys could see that acted as a beautiful amount of resistance. If we do come crashing down, Matic is going to come ripping down as well. Ultimately, we need to see what Bitcoin does. Let's take a look at BNB. BNB, we're still holding our short on BNB. I actually really do hope BNB does start to come back up and we can maybe add to our positions. Although right now, it seems like BNB is really just, you know, bouncing off the support. Eventually, it could possibly break back down. And maybe we'll start to see $245. But if you guys don't know why BNB is going to be an amazing short, you guys can take a look at the vector candles, first of all, on BNB. On the weekly time frame. Don't mind this picture that I've drawn, but you got the vector candles right here, all the way down to $45 that have not been recovered for BNB. And on top of that, if you look at BNB, I mean, just look at this giant pocket of air on the VPVR. There's absolutely nothing holding this thing. There we go. Am I too much of a large time frame? I think I need to change this to 100. Yeah, something like that. Oh, it was on the weekly time frame, so I think that's what someone told me. Hey, what the fuck, man? There we go. Alright, that's better. So there's nothing here. Maybe around a small level around the $117 area. But good luck stopping a, you know, a meteor. It's like trying to catch a falling knife, but the knife is on fire. All onto red. Come rocket. Whoa! I heard the fear and greed index is getting clumped up. I actually have the fear and greed index post every night in my Discord. Let's take a look. The fear and greed index right now is an extreme fear at 21. Let's take a look here. Alright. Go back on the 4 hour for you guys. Let you guys use this charts. BNB. Close this one up. Yeah, we closed a trade on SHIB recently as well. I think that one was a nice bagger, up 10% as well. We are in a few long positions. I'll actually align some long positions that we are in. We are actually long in Nvidia. We are averaging our position that we are out of the money on Nvidia at the moment, but again, a very solid stock still. Same thing for Meta. We are in a bit of a long on Meta as well still. Again, Meta is still at support. Let's take a look down here. The miner is getting a beautiful run up today, especially Newmont Mining. That was actually one of our biggest positions right now, was up 1.62%. Some more volatile ones like King Ross was up 5%, 4% at Yamano Gold. And the silver miners are like the altcoins of the commodity sector. Gently press that like button. Gently. Please go easy on the like button, guys. It's new. It doesn't like, it's new to getting hit the, you know, hit. Usually it's the dislike button that everyone hits. I'm just kidding. Falling sword. Yeah, it's like a falling meteor, you know? It's when this thing starts to get going, the markets are really gonna start to freak out. And I was talking to Paul I don't know if we finished our conversation, but I was asking him what the catalyst of all this is going to be, because eventually something will crack from these rate hikes, and I'm not too sure what it's going to be. It could be housing, could be a big financial institution going out of business. Don't really know what it is. Obviously, it could just be a big amount of speculation. Maybe it's going to be China's Evergrande and its housing crisis. Although the Chinese are stimulating right now, they're stimulating their way out of trouble, just like the U.S. did. So, following the footsteps, just kicking the can down the road, the way she goes. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance right now. Yeah. Bitcoin dominance. Why is this like this? Oh, maybe I had it on the log scale. Huh. Or maybe it was just poorly drawn. That sounds about right. You're getting pretty close to that green box right now. If the Bitcoin dominance starts to shoot up, the altcoins could be taking a shit, yeah. And keep in mind that 300 weekly is starting to creep up. The 300 weekly is at like 17,400 right now, 17,350. So Maybe we'll get a quick dip down to 17,350 and get a bounce from there. But you know, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. A lot of the market is really data reliant right now. It's just waiting on all this news to come out. It's just chopping sideways until it gets more news, right? It's scared. The market is scared. What's up, boys? Mickey, look at ETH. Look at ETH. All right. Yes, Captain. Let's take a look at ETH. I'll actually show you the ETH crash chart that I was talking about. But actually see how it's playing out. So I have two charts for ETH. Alright, let's zoom this one back. Alright, I had this chart for ETH. A lot of people are actually laughing at me like, oh, what a loser. Thinking that this is gonna happen. And we had like 131% pump in 2018 from the lows, and right now we're got like 100. Well, I was expecting 141% pump. We only looks like right now we only got up to like 132, or like yeah, basically like 131%. Just kind of crazy. So we like got the same amount of a pump. Are we gonna get the same amount of a dump? Which is like 90%. So a 90% dump from here could bring us down to $200. Which is ultimately my target for Ethereum. I don't want to get made fun of too much. I got so much hate last time I said this. I almost got crucified, but you know, probably as we get closer to this price target, more people are going to start listening, but by then it's too late. Obviously, it's just a chart, right? It's speculation. Obviously, it doesn't have to go down there. But we do have some vector candles all the way down there on Ethereum. Ooh, don't make me say it. It's gonna trigger some people. I'm gonna get canceled. At $199.26, we got a vector candle, basically $200 that has not been recovered. All the way down there, it's waiting. Mwah, chef's kiss. It's gonna be delicious. Just kidding, guys. Ethereum is a great project. I mine Ethereum, right? So obviously I want it to go up. Right? I'm bullish and bearish. I'm biased. I can't be biased because I'm long and I'm short all the time. You can't be mad at me. I'm not a moon boy. I'm long and I'm short. All day, every day. Pull out your pitchforks. Get the bear. Ah! Please let me live. Listen, I've been bearish on the market since 2021. During this run up, I was bearish. I was bearish, and I was saying inflation's gonna be a problem, inflation's gonna be a problem, inflation's gonna be a problem. And they're like, shut up, 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 shut up. And I'm like, it's not transitory, it's not transitory. And eventually, we're gonna raise rates. And it's, oh, suddenly inflation's no longer transitory. Suddenly inflation's a problem. Nobody could have seen this shit coming. That's obviously a lot of people were talking about this as well, but not so many people were listening at the time. Fucking idiots. Yeah, next target to short, in my opinion, would be around this area. We could actually maybe pierce it a little bit. Maybe we'll get it up to 43.16. Again, we're gonna have to see some news come out. Maybe on September 13, the CPI is even better than expected, right? Maybe it's even lower, and the markets rally even more, right? And we go back up to here. But the Fed still comes out with a 75 basis point rate hike, and then it starts to crash, and the markets crash and panic. Because the Fed says, we are moving to a restrictive policy. No more easy money. And then the markets, start to implode. And once the markets implode, housing starts to go, financial starts to go, stock starts to go, bonds start to go, everything starts going south. And then when the market has finally gone down enough, and the economy's finally we already are in a recession, but when the Fed finally realizes that we are in a recession, they're gonna say, okay, it's time to cut rates. Even though we have 6 to 5% inflation, we should start printing money again. We got close enough to our 2% target. Actually, you know what? Why keep it at 2%? Let's just raise the target to 4%, and then we're pretty much to our goal. Guys are clueless. Bro, it's just a dip. We're still in the bull run. You can't say crash anymore. It's a soft landing. I'm sorry, yeah, if I say it's a crash, I'm gonna get fucking cancelled. Jerome Powell's gonna delete my YouTube channel. Sorry guys, so we're not gonna crash. We're gonna have a nice soft landing. The soft, right? The cushions are down here. This is where the cushions are, and we wanna land on the cushion, and then it's a soft landing. Fuck, man. No, but the fact that the Feds keep saying we're aiming for a soft landing, meaning he's looking to kill the demand, right? He wants to destroy the demand so the prices go down, but he's trying to destroy it in a soft way, right? He's not trying to make the markets crash. He's trying to make the markets go down slowly. Yet the markets have not realized that's what he means. They keep thinking, "Oh man, I wonder when he's gonna cut the rates again," like a heroin addict. Like these guys are addicted to low interest rates and easy money. They're like, "Oh boy, next rate hike's coming. I wonder if he's gonna cut them." What's wrong with these guys? What's wrong with these people? Janet Yellen's also clueless. Hog futures. Oh my god. Not the hungry man category. Hog futures. The mate's going down. Yeah. You got a gap fill right here, Infinity. You got a gap fill at 73. Hog futures are going down. No, I don't trade lean hog futures. It's not. If the target went to 10%, we're bullish. What? ¿Qué pasa? Oh boy. Yep, we cashed out our KOLD today, bagged over $300 on that one. That's quite a nice trade. It was a very nice trade. Yeah, Ethereum, like this is what I think is gonna happen. I got so many people were laughing at me. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be laughing when this shit hits that price target. Which is ultimately where I think it's going, but I'm not very bullish on the markets, neither is Paul. Doesn't get more perfect than that. Love these parallel channels, they work like a charm. Maybe you can make one right here as well. No, I don't think so. Nada. Nope. Yeah, I didn't think so either. The S&P got rejected. The Dow went up past a little bit, but ultimately rolled over as well. The Dow took a huge hit on one candle one day as well. Fucking. You just gotta follow the inverse Jim Cramer ETF. It's the best trade signal right there. Everything he says, just do the opposite. You'll do fine. Three-day, 5-day BTC on market cipher, please. Yes, sir. Let's take a look. 3-day market cipher on Bitcoin. 8 and a 3. Still got red money flow. 4-day. 12 minus 1 weekly. 21 and a minus 5. What's going on? There we go. Haha, Kramer signal. Yeah, the Kramer signal. Undefeated. He's always wrong. Let's take a look at our little Logan, the Logan trades. Can't wait to talk to Logan when he gets in the Discord. Logan's my financial advisor. He tells me what to buy in stocks. No, I'm just kidding. Okta had a huge move. Huge move. We did a bit of a day trade. I made over 1,500 US in one day on this trade. Very good. That was a crazy move in Okta. You can see that the market opening started gapping up and started really moving towards the upside. That would have been a nice little trade right here too. Look at that 8% move towards the upside. IBO is the Oracle. Hex trash coin. Hey, save it, Infinity. Save it for the Discord later. Save it. Let's go. I want a clean show here. Oh fuck. Look at a 5 minute on Hex. ooh, we break it out on Hex. This is happening. Look, Logan told me to buy here, guys. He told me. I put in $100 here, and it went to shit. Richard Hart took my money. I'm kidding. I don't know. It was a bit of a joke trade. I did obviously. I think I added like 900 to 1,000 around this area, around the bottoms, around 0.38. So I'm in the shmoney now, guys. How much am I up? I'm in the shmoney. Oh, this is my personal trades here. Yeah, I'm up big old stinky 8%er. X trash coin. You bought the top on X. Oh man. We are at resistance. We are at a pretty significant level of resistance right now, I would say. No, I'd say this is the resistance. Fuck, man, this 1 hour is unreadable. Whoop. I don't know why my trading view does that. It'll move everything. You know, the lines are touching and then I'll switch to the 1 hour and then it's like fucking miles apart. This is like 10 cents. It's not even close. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, you guys know where I stand. Still bearish on the markets. Of course, you know, we're going down now, but we could easily have another bear market rally. I mean, I wouldn't say a bear market rally, but a bounce back up to the local highs where we were at. For me, double top. Market loves these double tops. And then we could reverse back towards the downside. Maybe we'll hold these levels around 36.50, right? But the fact that Jim Cramer said that the previous lows should hold, I really don't think that they're gonna hold anymore. No kidding, like for real. Like everything this guy says, the opposite will happen. He said around at this point here in the markets, he said markets should keep going up from here, and like a couple days later, market starts to roll over. It's like everything he says is doomed. It's like your sell signal or your short signal or your buy signal if he's talking bearish. I think he was pretty bearish on Bed Bath & Beyond, and it started mooning a couple days later. It was up like 128%. Where's my meme stock section? Yeah, look at this thing. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, this company. That is crazy. DraftKings getting rejected at that 200-day moving average, down more than 25% now. Wow. We are in a bear market, guys. You gotta look from them shorts. Chasing longs now is not the way to go. You gotta look for them shorts, them shorts. My god, HKD, this was a scam of a pump. Look how low this thing was. This stock started at $13. And it pumped up all the way to $2,500. A 20,000% pump in a stock. What a scam. Scam. You don't know what's a scam. Yeah, that looks healthy. That looks healthy. It's like yeah, looks like long-term growth. Yep. Where did I add 900? I added 900 here, Logan. When I realized I had to get into shmoney. And I was talking to Paul. I was like, oh yeah. Now Paul's a guy I take very seriously. Because he keeps telling me that gold's going to zero. No, it's not because of that. Paul's a retired hedge fund trader, so you already know he knows what he's talking about. 0.38, right around this area. Basically the lows. A little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit there. Basically any time that it went underneath 4 cents, I would start to add. But yeah, big target would be around 2 cents. Something like that Paul said. Would definitely add a big chunk here, but it's an altcoin, right? Taking a risk. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Gotta speculate to accumulate. Not gonna lie, I've been tempted to become a hexagon. I'm not a. I don't know. I don't know if you call me a hexagon. I just bought the coin. I haven't staked it or anything. I don't know how to stake it. I'm gonna have to watch a tutorial video, or we're gonna get one of the users in my Discord to show me how to do it. I'm an old man. Not financial advice. Whatever Jim says, I do the opposite. 100% not financial advice, but you know, you're doing well for yourself, David. Kathy Wood ARK ETF RIP. Yeah, let's take a look at the ARK ETF. Oh man, the poo coin. Yeah, this thing really took it to the chin. I mean, come on. Look at that. That doesn't get more perfect than that. Literally. That's your perfect short. I mean, come on. It's all in the charts, guys. It's all in the charts. You can look at fundamentals and think long term, but there's so many people like, oh, like I'm buying this blue chip stock. I'm buying Apple for the long term. Shit, man. If Apple takes a huge shit when the market starts to tank, because, you know, I have a really hard time seeing Apple staying at these levels if the S&P's tanking 5-10%, because the majority of the Apple has a huge weighing in the S&P the Nasdaq. I'm pretty sure it's in the S&P as well. Is Apple in the S&P? Yeah, it is in the S&P. Yeah, 7.3% of the S&P. This thing is gonna rip down as well if the S&P starts to go. Yeah, but yeah, like those people are saying, like, oh my god, I'm gonna make so much money. I just bought Apple. How much money are you looking to make? Like 40%? Shit. We're making all these trades every other week. You're looking to make 40% in like 3 years. Fuck me. And then these guys got like $10,000 accounts. Like, you're gonna have to learn to trade, my friend. You gotta make. If I wouldn't mind looking at just fundamentals and investing if I had $10-30 million, sure. You just play the market swings, just swing the markets for the long term. But even then, I would still trade. Gotta stake it 5,555 days to become a true hexagon. How many years is that? It's 15 years. Holy shit. That is a long ass time. Alright guys, we're gonna have to end the stream now. We're gonna head over to our Discord. We're gonna do our private Discord night. We're gonna chat, have a discussion about the markets, future potential trades coming up, stuff like that. If you guys want to join, the link's in the description. You guys get access to all my stock trades, my crypto trades, and you know, you get to be part of the community. But if you guys don't want to join, that's okay. You guys can sign up for Big Get Trading. The link's in my description. That's where I do all my crypto trades. Plus, you can get up to $4,163 in bonuses if you complete all the tasks. Not enough YouTubers mentioned that you don't get $4,613 or whatever I just said, $163 in bonuses just by signing up. You got to deposit a bunch of money, do all this stuff. So obviously, you know, in my opinion, I keep the majority of my My holdings in cold storage, I don't leave them on the exchange because you never know what can happen. Celsius, all that crap, too much risk. So do your own research, do what you want. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.